here. Got another grocery haul for you today. Now, just a warning, it's a bit of a weird shop. You might see already some things in there that I wouldn't normally buy, but being Easter weekend coming up, we are hanging out with our friends, the family friends that we do every Easter, but we haven't really concreted all our plans, so I wanted to make sure I had some, food here if I needed to cater some extra meals, which I no doubt will. Well, I will. But obviously we haven't made any plans yet, so I thought I'd get some things so that I've got stuff to serve them. If not, we'll use it up sometime. So I will go through and I'll sort of explain those things as I go. It's sort of, a lot of stuff I wouldn't normally buy, especially at the moment when I'm, eating so healthily. So here we go. So I'll start with the freezer stuff so I can get that put away. So I've got this Oriental vegetable platter. That's obviously for Easter, for could be there'll be 11 people together, so I've got quite a few to feed. So I've got some ice creams for kids or adults, and I might even try the chocolate mint one myself since I'm out of mint these days. And I've got these for Kevin because he had a big drumsticks the other day, and I thought the little ones might be better. And I got some ice cream, and somewhere there's some chocolate to go with the ice cream. Or we've got Milo. So that's for the weekend. The rest is our own sort of stuff. I just bought these just to have in the kids. We don't have them very often, maybe every 3 months or so. So I would eat the other ones. I bought another lot. Did a stock up on corn because we're pretty much out of corn. I have introduced it back into my diet, but I'm trying not to have too much of it. So maybe just once or twice a week because I think I was having a bit too much. Yorkshire puddings that we like. And I got some frozen blueberries, and I was very, very excited to find frozen cherries. Now, they've probably been there for ages, I don't know. I hadn't seen them, and I've got a recipe for a nice smoothie from Valerie Waters that has cherries, and I've never been able to make it, so now I'm going to try it. I think it's a cherry chocolate thing, so if it's good, I'll share it with you. I'll try and find the link. I'm pretty sure she did a video of it, so now I'm going to give it a go. Okay, well, my fridge stuff at both Coles, and I also did a little shop at Woolies before I went to Coles to do most of my stuff. So from Coles, I got milk, juice because we are hosting an Easter Sunday brunch. I got some Mexican cheese in case we want to do nachos sometime over the weekend, and pizza plus because I've got some pizza bases supposed to have last week and haven't had yet, but they keep for a while. So I'll grab that for some time because sometime the next few weeks we need to use those pizza bases. I've got some beetroot sauce that I like in my salad, some cheese. I haven't had any cheese, well, a little bit of cheese, but hardly any cheese in the last few weeks. So I'm looking forward to enjoying some brie. Just some Muesli Valley, just as a sort of standby cheese, and the Nimbin slices that we like. I've got my hummus, my very beloved hummus, which I was pleased to see the use-by date is still out to the 17th of May, so I'll make sure I've got a few of them for when I come home as well. This is probably my last big shop before we go to Germany, because it's only 2 weeks and 2 days till we go to Germany. Almost. So I'll be trying to wind down my supplies. I've got some double cream and some pure cream again for the weekend, not knowing what we want, and some butter because I'll probably do a bit of baking. Now this was from Woolworths, from Woolies, Woolworths. So I got the vegetable bite things that I like. This is going to be used up for the next week, so I've got the reduced one. So that was alright, so a few dollars there. And then I got a meal of some pasta. Again, this is sort of in mind for the weekend. We want a dinner, so I've got enough to feed hopefully everyone. Some garlic bread, and I bought a big tomato sauce. So if not, again, we'll just use it sometime. So I got some ciabatta yogurts, and they had a couple of new flavours. The black cherry and the blood orange. I think I've heard the blood orange is really nice, so I've got a few of them. They're on sale, so I picked up a few. Again, not having a lot of dairy at the moment, very little, but I might have some of them. And I've got a couple of ones for Kevin or for Amy to have. Now this was a frozen food I missed because it was from Woolworths, and I haven't seen these before, so they sounded really good. That's a good veggie burger. They're frozen, so I've tried some of the other Indian stuff, but this is a new one, so that's like. And then I've got just two of the veggie burgers, but these have got a bit of stuff in them. It's not ideal, whereas these sounded pretty much ideal. It's pretty much just vegetables, so you can see it's free of everything. So hopefully they're nice. So I'll get that put away now, and then I'll be back with just normal stuff and fruit and veg. Okay, and so now I move on to groceries. from Coles. Where we start? Let's start over here. I've got the light and creamy evaporated skim milk, or milk. It's light. I don't know. Anyway, that's it. Light and creamy evaporated milk. I use that a lot, like in soups. Like I'll make a vegetable soup. When I make a little bit creamy, I'll pop that in. I did get some vegetable stock, even though I haven't now made my first batch of my own stock, but I don't know if I'm going to make enough. So this one's not too bad. It was one I was using when I cut the additives and preservatives, and it's just, I think it's got sugar. Was really the only thing in it that but it's only a low number of sugar. I read somewhere if it was under 4.5 grams per serve, it wasn't. So it's under 5 grams per serve. That was sort of like an acceptable amount of sugar. So it's got 4.5 grams. So, but it's still expensive, and it was very easy to make my own. So I'm going to keep doing my own and just using that when I need to as a backup. I bought one of these taco kits. They're not ideal, obviously. I don't even know if I'll eat it. I'm not sure, but for the family or just as a standby, sometimes they're handy to have in. I got some of my green tea bags. I was out of those. I'd love to find a loose leaf one, but I like it to get like the fair trade one if I can. So anyway, I got that. And I got a Twinings Australian Afternoon Tea because I really like that. I got some corn thins. I've gone back to the corn thins rather than the rice ones. It's had no effect on my arthritis at all, the corn, so I do prefer those. So I'll go back to them. And I've got these. Well, these that I had tried when I was doing sugar-free, and they were really nice. So I've got these grain wafers. I think they're from I can't remember what they're made from. There wasn't too much in them. They're pretty. Look at the ingredients; actually pretty good. Yeah, the base was rice. I call that nice and really rather decent. Not too bad anyway. And they're nice. So I've got those, and I've got. These are my old favourite ones I used to have. They do have a bit of sugar in them though, but probably not a lot. So I got those with the cheese that I bought. Chocolate. I only got sugars on sale. I got it to grate if we're going to have on ice cream rather than buy flakes. Because the flakes are so ridiculously expensive. I think like one flake's about the same as a whole block of chocolate. I know no one's going to need more chocolate because of all the Easter eggs, but. And I'll just put the other one aside. I said I really can keep that stuff in the house now, and it's not a problem for me. So, and I got this recipe magazine. I don't usually buy magazines much anymore, but I saw they had a whole lot of vegetarian ones and sort of swapping, meat or veggie. So I thought, I might grab that for a read. I used to get it all the time, but I've stopped buying most magazines. And I've just got some bread for the girls. This was really nice, a white batard. It was yummy, but I'm not eating bread on a normal daily basis. And I got a couple of cheese rolls just to put in the freezer for Christy. I try not to give these too often because it's just white flour, but as a treat sometimes. I'll get some for her for over Easter or whatever. Okay, so that was sort of like the normal stuff. I got a bit from normal stuff from Coles. And then also from Coles I got some drinks for the kids for over the Easter long weekend. And some chips for visitors, and I just got these hard candies. They've got sugar in them. They had sugar-free ones, but the sugar-free ones sounded actually more scary than those. So just maybe to have like at the Easter show and walking around or something. I don't know. It's really good, and I haven't turned to anything yet. But I thought I'll get a pack anyway. And then when I was in Woolworths, I got some, as you can see, quite a few of the macro things. I was almost out of almonds because of all the almond milk I've been making, so I've got another bag of almonds, some more pistachios because again my stock of them was getting down. I like to just have some, usually pistachios, macadamias and almonds in a little container or a little bag and have that in my bag for handbag when I want that. So some green lentils, going to make some more lentil soup, and some pearl barley because I noticed stock was getting a bit low, and just some corn chips and just some plain sea salt ones. These are on sale. They've got to be like 8th of April. So anyway, this is a smaller packet to have. So lastly, I've got fruit and veggies to show you. I did actually get a lot of fruit and veg today. Well, not as much as other weeks because I still had a bit, particularly fruit, to use up from last week. But I'm getting a lot better at using up all my stuff, which is good. I'm not throwing out very much at all really these days. So I've got my usual bag of spinach for my smoothies that I'm still having in the morning. I've already started work on the cucumber, as you can see. Used it in my lunch today. I've got a bag of Brussels sprouts, I'm still enjoying them, and 2 lots of asparagus, because asparagus sort of... Oh, I was about to say it must be in season, but no, it's come from Mexico. I was going to say I didn't think it was asparagus season. Oh well, they were on sale. Can't remember how much they were. Some snow peas for a stir-fry dish I'm making tomorrow night. Mushrooms, because you've always got mushrooms. We all love our mushrooms. Just a little sweet potato. I've already got another one in the cupboard still. Some more onions, because we've been going through so many onions since I started eating healthier. I often just stir-fry Brussels sprouts, onions and mushrooms, and it's just yum. Watermelon, because we'll go watermelon for Christy. I've got some potatoes, some big ones this week, in case I want to make a potato bake over the weekend. If we end up doing a barbecue or something. Got a butternut pumpkin, a half one. I've got a full one I'm going to make some soup with, and I thought I'd get another half of one, and I might roast it, maybe with my sweet potato, and just in chunks to have in my salad. Tomatoes, little ones that I have in my salad, and just some big ones. I'm thinking I might make some more lentil soup ups maybe next week or something, so I need some tomatoes for that. Just got a couple of apples. I've got plenty of ones that the pink ladies, the girls like, and I've just got a couple for myself, thinking like to take to Easter show or something might be good. 2 pears for Christy. Got them to be right to eat. Just a lot of strawberries this week. I bought 2 last week and we only ended up eating 1. And some raspberries, because I was just going to walk past them, and then I was looking at them, and I noticed they were $4 a punnet, which is really cheap in Australia, but especially this time of year. But they've been a lot dearer. I think they were like $9 a pint in the fruit shop just across from Coles, so that was good. So I'll enjoy my raspberries. So that is it for this week's grocery haul.